Welcome back to the future.
Future shed.
Future shed. So futuristic is the podding shed.
It's got a solar panel and everything.
One solar panel.
Oh, yeah, which is actually a battery trickle charger. But maybe the EV future is inspiring me to refit the shed in a more EV friendly. Well, not EV because it's not on
but
wheels.
not yet.
But not yet.
Yeah.
I like your thinking.
Once it's actually drivable.
Yeah. When electric motors are freely available, it's like you don't have to have a car. You can just electrify and motorise anything.
Anything.
Then we'll be on road.
With the cappuccino seats.
Yes.
Driving along.
The cappuccino steering wheel. Still got the cappuccino steering wheel.
Yes.
Anyway, we digress. That's the future.
We digress. Let us talk about Elon Musk's secret semi that he's announced to the world.
Is this like a tweet that he didn't mean to send?
That's what we reckon. There we maybe mentioned that.
It's like, oh, what have I done?
A semi that was
in production,
being nurtured slowly
by the team
undercover. Maybe.
We're making fun of our American cousins here, aren't we?
We are. So he means a semi-truck. So Elon Musk has said that Tesla are going to announce a semi-truck, and if you're in England, then you'll be like, what's a semi-truck? Well, a semi-truck is just the tractor unit of an articulated truck.
Yeah, the front bit.
Yeah. And nobody knows what this semi-truck's going to be. Like,
is it going to be full battery or...?
They don't do hydrogen, do they, Tesla?
No,
so
true.
It's going to be battery. And if it's a semi-truck, that suggests long distance.
Yeah.
They've got their autonomous technology.
Yeah.
So there's a theory that maybe these autonomous trucks might drive into charging stations, charge up, and that will even out the difference between a driver having to take their rest period, they legally have to do like a taco and everything else.
Yeah. So it's not like there's no benefit, like they can't run constantly, but there's also no negative because current drivers have to stop anyway.
Yeah, potentially.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Wow.
Who knows?
And then when battery technology comes like further on, I guess then the rest stops.
Yeah.
Get shorter and shorter, don't they?
Yeah.
Crikey, that could put quite a few people out of jobs.
A few million people potentially out of work.
That's scary.
But then we were thinking that maybe you'll get a little job driving a tug in a yard because I don't think these autonomous trucks are going to be docking in bays anytime soon. 'Cause that's a big ass.
Yeah.
They're not going to be working on quarries, getting loaded up by construction machinery. So it's probably going to be a bit like a shipping yard, container yard.
Yeah.
They have those little sort of tug trucks, don't they? Drive around, moving around.
Like a depot within a depot.
Yeah. And that'll be it. And then they'll park the trailers
where they can, and then be picked up by the Tesla stuff.
Yeah.
That's going to be some clever coding if they can maybe automate. Is that the word?
Yeah.
Automate.
Maybe.
Automate.
Yeah.
That's the one.
That one.
I knew there's an extra syllable in there I didn't need.
I like automate.
I like automate as well. Yeah. Maybe we'll make that a Men in Shed
style
guide. I
think that the AI that does that shunting around would be called automate.
Oh, he's me automate.
Yeah.
The automate will sort
because a truck driver has a mate. A truck driver's mate, don't they?
I think we should. Should we tweet Elon about this?
Yeah.
I think we should tweet him about this. But I think that'd be amazing, clever coding if they can do like even if it's a depot within a depot. Still like the mating up of the tractor unit and that'll be amazing if they can automate that.
Well, it needs automating because some people do mess it up.
Yeah.
They do overshoot the fifth wheel and stuff like that.
Yeah.
But there's all kinds of little complications here because, for instance, like a trucker is responsible for the load. So when a trucker hooks up to a trailer, a trucker checks all the load, secures it, puts the straps on. Autonomous truck can't do that.
Yeah, true.
So there's all these little bits that truckers actually do.
Yeah. Yeah, they don't just drive and just that's it. There's a lot of stuff around it.
Truckers do a lot. Truckers report into the police.
Yeah.
Truckers do a lot of good stuff on the road besides just, holding a wheel.
Yeah.
Could be the end of the chicken skin arm.
Sad day.
Yeah, sad day.
Or this way if you're American.
Chicken skin just down the one side of the face. So we don't know what's coming with the semi.
Yeah.
There's a pickup truck, which we don't know anything about that when that's coming out. Like, where's your pickup?
Yeah.
And some people are saying not a big enough market. It's only US market. No, not true.
No, we use them a
Pickups
lot
are
over
getting
here.
dead popular over here now. If anyone's noticed, the surge in pickups.
Well, they're cool now. VW's made the Anorak, or whatever it's called. And now Mercedes are making one. The
Pickup trucks for men who never take off their business suits.
It's like I saw some guy in an Amarak, and he was wearing a suit and a tie, and he'd come out of like JCB, and he was like middle management, and he's the guy who like pulls up in his pickup to stand in his wellies, his hunter wellies, and tell the Urks what to do. Yeah. And it's like, well, what do you need a pickup for then?
Don't need a pickup.
Don't need a pickup.
Get out.
Yeah. The same with the Mercedes. Well, the Mercedes is based on a Navara chassis, so.
The Model Y.
Yeah.
I didn't even know about the Model Y. So the Model X people want a smaller SUV, and apparently Tesla are going to deliver on that. They're going to make a smaller version of the Model X. So the Model X is officially massive.
Yeah, that's what Tesla are saying.
Tesla are saying it.
And that then completes the S3XY.
Yeah, sexy. I didn't realise that at first.
For kids in
I was
tech
just like, why sex? Why sex? Why would you say why sex? Sexy. And then the convertible roadster.
Yeah.
I have to say convertible roadster because apparently that's big news, even though roadster implies no roof.
Top, yeah.
People are like needed that confirming for some reason.
And also when they've already kind of made a roadster as the first car, and it was a soft top.
I know.
It's like the heritage is there inside of Tesla, never mind anywhere else.
What are they worried about? But we think that they look, the new ones, all the new Tesla range looks a bit too concept car-y to make them just blend in.
Bit like not finished. Yeah, like we'll worry about the details later.
Yeah, it is like they haven't gone the final draft.
Yeah.
Sketched it out, clay model.
Yeah.
Release that.
Just release it, that's fine.
And it's like, no, maybe you need to put some detail on, but maybe we'll catch up, maybe we're the laggards here.
I think they need to go balls out, shall we say.
Balls out.
And just go for that aesthetic that they've got. Especially with what we were saying about the grill, not a grill thing, which is like, I think that's a big part of this kind of concept car feeling, isn't it? Because you don't need to put a grill on a concept car because they're not actually ingesting any air. So
grill, not a grill.
Grill, not a grill.
Yeah, maybe balls out with a semi. Let's see. Let's see if that happens. So we did a bit of lurking around the internet because we were like, can you modify electric cars? We love modifying anything. Make it a bit worse. Your phrase is great on this.
I would say objectively worse, subjectively better, because we like messing around, and and then you're like, they're yours then, aren't they?
Furking around,
timping up, bit of timp up. And so that's it. Objectively, you probably have made it worse, but putting your mark on it,
yours
isn't it?
Special, it's your worst car.
Yeah, exactly.
You can have that. I've made it worse.
Yeah. Yours is worser because it's your worser car.
Yeah.
This is my worser
I thought
car.
there'd be a big scene here, but there isn't a big scene with modifying Teslas. And you kind of look it up, and it's just like it's all body kits, and that's complicated because you've got all these sensors.
More sensors than you realise, isn't it?
More than you can even think about.
The Model X is insane. I mean, I know when I parked next to it on those Men in Sheds on Instagram and got that one, I looked out the window and it was like, the indicator, but it's not an indicator, it's a camera. And then when I was watching something the other day, and and they're like in the B pillars, and every door's got one, and like in the bumpers, like got a billion of them. So I imagine, you can't just sort of graft on a, what's the popular one? Is it like an old Renault Laguna front lip or something? Can't graft one of them on, otherwise your autonomous thing's going to you're crashing into the front of a Laguna, you're crashing into the front of a Laguna.
Well, that's it. Could confuse things. Could really confuse things. We were saying you got to go full Bozuzuku all the way around.
If your skirts are too wide.
Charging port, down, up on a big exhaust.
Star-shaped, like a plug-shaped charging port.
Maybe like a vacuum cleaner where your cord goes up to the top and you plug it in. Could have all kinds of problems with that. We don't know.
Sensors going
not
crazy.
really happening, but there is a guy, and this is the future, isn't it? He's got a P85, two-wheel drive, just the one motor. He's managed to get 30% more power from his Tesla.
How?
400 to 500 horsepower. How would you do that? Do you blueprint the engine? Do you supercharge it? Do you
supercharge your electric motor?
Do you put nitrous? No. Electric car, you change the battery. And you do hacks.
You do hacks, bit of hacking.
Just tap into the mainframe.
Imagine some Hollywood graphics going up.
Do the hacks. He's put a 90 kilowatt battery in there.
Yeah.
And he has faked a second motor because ludicrous mode.
Yeah.
Like expects there to be a second motor.
Yeah.
Four-wheel drive.
Yeah.
Yeah. So he's had to hardware fake the electric motor.
So it's actually it's not just software. He's actually made like a fake.
Pretend.
Wow.
Pretend just like a picture of an electric motor that waves down the cables to the control unit.
Yeah. Tesla goes, "Are you a motor?" And he goes, like a passport photo of a motor.
Yeah.
And he's like, "Oh yeah, that checks out."
It's suspicious, like fake nose and glasses. Yeah, bit of that, bit of hardware hacky, bit of software.
Serious, that's the
hacking.
next level, isn't it? That.
Yeah, but he's had himself an extra 100 horsepower.
Yeah.
At zero cost. No, like there's no downside apart from buying the bits.
Yeah.
But like you just don't really get that any other way.
Yeah, you're not running hot cams or big turbos or a power sapping supercharger. Like, so you're having to fill your NOS bottle up every week.
You've not got a lumpy idle.
Yeah.
You've not lost your MPG.
Yeah.
You've not got power only at the top end.
Yeah, that's it. Yeah.
None of that.
It is the future.
I think I quite like the idea
Yeah.
of it, quite frankly.
It's magic tuning, that is, like, no
But
downside.
We want to see more. And
Yeah.
we think that it's probably going to be better with electric converted cars because they start quite primitive, the battery technology and stuff like that. For those people, it's going to be, I've got a new motor, I've got a new battery pack,
Yeah.
I've got like an extra 50-mile range, or I've got like an extra 100 horsepower, and that's going to be, top banana for them.
That's, like you say, that's going to be, that's like real base level modifying, isn't it? Where you just, most modifications, when you're making power modification, you don't make the big gains, but like I say, that sort of stuff's going to be relatively simple. People are going to make big gains with it.
Big gains, new software, hack the software, patches for software.
Magic.
Yeah, absolutely amazing. But we think enough with the Tesla modifier.
Yeah.
Renault Zoe.
Yes.
That's what we want to see.
The Zoe is gorgeous, isn't it?
It is.
It's just
adorable.
It is.
Adorable.
It's like a Fabergé egg compared
is.
to this sort of like pig's ear of a Nissan Leaf with the protruding and the protruding back.
I'm so efficient.
Yeah.
I'm so electric.
The Zoe's all like, hello,
I'm rather chic, you know.
hello, look
Hello.
at me. I am the future. I'm so young and new and interesting. Aren't I interesting or
They are brilliant
complicated?
for that. They are brilliant for looking normal, but like very simple, very stylish.
Where
very,
it is.
It is.
So like you were
French
saying
chic.
about like the Clear Williams earlier.
Yeah.
It's that.
Yeah,
You know,
there's something about it.
we slated the French earlier for not being crazy enough,
true.
wacky enough, interesting enough, but
They pulled the Zoe out of the bag.
where is the other interesting, quick,
Yeah.
fun, cute, adorable, fun?
Yeah.
A Zoe lowered
On some
little
deep
wheel,
dish.
deep dish,
Maybe even quite chunky wheel,
Yeah, why
going
not?
down rather than
Why
the
not?
current trend.
You
for
got to
these
think
rubber bands.
like little remote control
Yeah.
cars, little electric car, little Dodge 'em. That's what you got to go
Yes.
for. That
little whip out the back.
we think of the might be one in the UK. It's happening because with Bobby Llewellyn on Fully Charged, brilliant show,
Excellent YouTube show, yeah.
Fully Charged show. He went out in one that did a little bit of a track course, and it was
Yeah,
stopped.
like road rally, wasn't it, kind of thing?
Yeah, it was stripped out with a cage, but the guys kept it complete standard to
Yeah.
get benchmark figures before he starts playing with it. I reckon this guy, he's got
Benchmarking.
he's got stuff up his sleeves. He has an
That's
electric
it.
cable coming out of his sleeves.
When someone's like, I'm just benchmarking this, you know there's good stuff coming.
You hope there is.
You hope
Otherwise
so.
it'll
There better
be
be is.
embarrassing.
Yeah.
When you do it all, it's a lot better. But yeah,
I like that.
Zoe.
Yeah.
I'd love a Zoe.
I'd love it. I think they're getting quite cheap now, aren't they? It's like because they were the ones that were doing battery rentals, weren't they? When that
Yeah.
was like the incentive, because everyone was like, "Oh, my battery will be dead in a year," despite the fact there's Priuses that are 10-year-old batteries and doing just fine. But I was like, "Oh my god!" Excuse me. Same with the Leaf. So yeah, ideally they'll be quite cheap soon, and you'll be able to keep the battery instead of rent the battery, and we'll be off.
Yeah.
In a quiet EV future of little. We should do that. We should totally modify a Zoe. If someone's got a Zoe they want to give us,
Give us a Zoe.
Give us a Zoe, we'll
we're not
modify
asking
it. Yeah,
much from you,
exactly.
but just to give us a brand new
yeah,
electric car so we can ruin it.
We can do second. I'm happy with second hand.
I'll take second.
I'll take used. I'll take
second
used.
best. I just think it should be Renault.
That's true. It's probably easier
as
for
an
Renault.
olive branch.
Yeah.
After we slated the French, the best thing they can do is to give us a free car.
Exactly.
That's all I'm asking.
So that we can ruin it by modifying it.
And ruin that. Yeah. What's the it's like looks like a 4x4. It's got looks like it's got a baseball cap on. What am I thinking of?
I don't
Electric
know.
car.
With a baseball bat?
driving bonk. It's got like a white. The roof's always like white, and the bottoms are different because you plug it in through the nose. And it's not the Leaf. It's called something else. And I like those. I've forgotten the name of it now.
There's a van.
No, it's like a little SUV.
Little MTV.
Like a little SUV.
I don't know.
I know what it's called. What's it
I
called?
think you might have made this one up.
I've not made it up.
We'll have to find this out. Someone
did a big rooting one.
Oh, right.
I like them.
Oh, the Kia Soul.
Yeah. I
Yeah.
think it's the Soul.
Yeah.
I like them as well.
And was it the E-Soul or the Soul E or something like that, or Soul EV, or they're pretty cool. And they're very cheap actually as well.
Yeah.
They're like 15 grand or something.
They are
crazy cheap.
I'd like an E-Soul, please.
Yeah.
And a Zoe.
Yeah. And
play with them.
if we're sort of putting shout outs, Smart, you now make an EV in your 4.2, 4.4 and your 4.2 Cabriolet. Any of those, we're not precious. We're just
fussy.
asking. Can we have one of them?
Yeah.
We'll modify that as well.
Throw it in the mix.
Brabus EV.
Let us ruin these
Yeah.
cars so nobody wants them.
Exactly,
Please. That's
yeah.
all we're offering. How can you not want
How can
that?
you refuse?
Anyway,
We've pleaded enough.
that's it for episode 14, version 3. We finally did it with so many problems. But we finally did it.
Screw you, technology. Not screw you, technology, because we're not finished yet. But, you know,
You're cool.
you're
technology.
cool.
You're cool.
Thanks, technology. You've made this
Technology.
possible.
Right then. Cheerio.